There's a De Niro movie, Everybody's Fine, about a family that's all right or fine or something. I did not see it. But De Niro has a line.
All I want to do is just be a good father. That's all.
He's pretty old, talking to thoroughly adult offspring. It's a well delivered, bad line, hack to me, because it provokes in me an internal argument. Too late to be their father. This is, of course, me reacting to my own father, who is dead now, but it was too late long ago when we were alive. I said something about this in Poto and Cabengo, link in the description. You can't be a father to adult offspring. Notice how I don't say adult children. Same reason. Adults are not children, and when the kids are grown, the fatherhood role is done. There is a role, and I, for example, am a father, but I can't be a father to my son anymore. He has outgrown the need. What the De Niro character means when he says that line is impossible. There is no undoing the past. No present effort is retroactive. The fathership has sailed. There's a way that I'm wrong. We can revise our understanding of the past, but I expect you see my point despite the limitations of English vocabulary, and I doubt that the French or the Germans have a word for it. My point is contained in the question or the answer. What exactly does the De Niro character imagine he can do? What he means is that he wants healthy communication and a loving relationship and to be a blessing. He wants forgiveness and he wants to be understood, even in his ancient failures. If he's wise, he wants to learn what kind of people his children have grown up into. He has a claim on them, inherent in the role, the way our parents can still control us. He has a responsibility to them, no longer of support, but still of integrity and wisdom. A very little boy recently trotted up to me and asked, "How can Jesus be God and the Son of God?" He will have been fed the question, but that he could even remember it was impressive. I said something like, think about your dad. He's your dad, and he's somebody's son. It's about roles. God will always have a fatherhood role with us because we are always comparative children. But just as there is no marriage in heaven, there will be no parenthood either, so it seems to me. And here, in this life, parenthood ends and becomes something else. What? A deep friendship, I think, I hope. A lot of pride, which is a sort of ownership, and a strong remnant of responsibility. Since we are human, there will also be less pure elements, competition, a demand for hierarchy, however muted. It will vary from man to man, but we have a right to that, or at least to the feeling. We would, after all, die for them still. There is obligation even in unsought sacrifice. I've been listening to the radio again. Got some grunt work to do, and that's what radio is for. When I do cerebral stuff, I can't even listen to music anymore. I think it's a maturity thing, same way that I get sore 2 days after a workout rather than next day as when I was young, if I get sore, not often. Same way that I hold things about a foot away from my eyes now to get a good focus. See, things change. There's no going back, and there's no recreating. There's only moving forward or being stuck with regret. Sometimes I think about how very strange this universe is of God's. Not the death and corruption part, that's on us. The design behind it, where we have to eat every day just about, for example. That's so strange. This whole metabolism thing, it's so strange. There must be a meaning in it, like there's meaning in seemingly random events in the Bible. It's all symbolic. Food as a daily reminder of our dependence, grafted limbs, and sapped by a strong root. Aging as an enforced humility. Death as interest on a debt already paid but the transaction isn't quite finalized. It's all about motion, change, experience, transformation. Not an easy thing for some of us who hold on rather than let go. But there it is. It's about trust. Trust for our daily bread. Trust for the safety of our children. Trust that our friends will be faithful. Trust that we will always have a Father who guides us as best he can. Let's not think of it as failure. It's freedom.